Welcome back, Floater Gang. We're going to be drafting a team to try to beat the 2018 Golden State Warriors. The first pick goes to Lauren. Lauren, who are you going to take with that first pick?
There's only one right. Answer.
Bradley Beal.
2018 LeBron James is the answer.
I was hoping you were going to go with that, and I would have been very disappointed if you didn't go with that. So I'm very proud of you for making that decision, Lauren.
Thanks.
I just don't like having the second pick now. I don't know what to take.
Yeah. I didn't think you were going to take this much on the second pick.
I didn't either. I didn't think about this.
Dude.
I'm going to take James Harden.
That's a good. Okay, you just took James Harden. So I have two picks in a row. It's
Right,
a snake draft.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna build a super OP team. I'm gonna take Anthony Davis and Giannis.
Ooh.
This was Giannis's first
This is
MVP Calgary season.
surprising against the Warriors, who should play small ball and
I know.
the three ball.
We're going
well.
reverse, you know.
Yeah.
No, 3 points are worth more than 2. Great math.
Well,
Marvin, you're on the
I'm
clock.
going to go with another really good guard. I already have James Harden, but I'm going to take Damian Lillard.
Ooh, he was horrible this season, but a fun fact for you.
Well, he was horrible in the playoffs. He had a pretty good season.
Oh, yeah, he was horrible in this play. Yeah, that's
Your
what.
holiday locked him up.
This is much better than I actually expected to go. There's 2 players I really wanted still on the board right now, and I'm probably gonna low-key just pick both of them though. I'm only worried about the size. One of them I'm gonna go with Chris Paul. You have to take Chris Paul. Took the Warriors to 7 on that Rockets team. I have I have the 2 smartest player in the league at this time on my team. And give me Victor Oladipo. He was absolutely insane. He shot the 3-point ball insanely well. He got like 2.5 steals in the playoffs per game. But him and Chris Paul are just gonna be insane.
Yeah. I'm gonna take. Oh man, do I want them guards?
Yes.
You know what? It's the Warriors. Can't hurt, right?
Yeah.
Not really.
I'm gonna take Donovan Mitchell.
What's your team looking like?
Guard.
You had Lillard, Harden, and Mitchell. Marvin's gonna lose this one. Marvin lost.
All right, I'll take Paul George.
Yeah.
Oh, I have 2 picks in a row.
You do have 2
Should I
picks.
just say F spacing?
Sure, man. You're already saying that anyway. Might as well stay on that. This is looking awesome. It looks like I'm winning this easily.
Lauren, can you shut up over there?
No, it really is. This is great.
I don't like having to take it. Listen, see, I'm not good at this game.
You know what? We need some role player energy in here. I'll address that later. Give me Jimmy Butler.
That is role player energy as far as energy. That's
Kind of true, actually.
but you are kind of fucking spacing a lot.
I'm
especially
kind of the
against
opposite.
Warriors.
Jimmy Butler in the playoffs, the spacing gets better. So I'm gonna live with it. And Anthony Davis back then, he still had
No,
a
he
jump
shot
shot.
like a 15% 3 that
It's
season, so that's great.
it's promising.
Was he great? Yes. Was he great 3 points or not even close? I am shocked that someone is still on the board. By the way,
Who?
I'm not gonna play.
I know who he's talking about. Maybe.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you because if you draft him, it's gonna be hilarious. Russell Westbrook.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
still on the board,
Well, I
guys.
thought about him.
Yeah, well, how is he still on the board?
Wait, it was
Marvin, I think you have a. Is this still you? Or is it Deacon?
I just got mine. He just picked
Oh.
Butler.
it was either Butler or Westbrook for me.
This is hilarious.
Oh, I like this guy.
Why
Should I
should
just
you
take him?
probably
Like, no, I already. Why would I take?
Huh?
I'm gonna.
How much time do you have on the clock?
I thought you were keeping track of time.
All right, we're gonna say you have 10 seconds.
Oh,
5.
Steven Adams.
Oh! What the hell? He wasn't even on my board.
Marvin, you had DeMontis.
I love him, by the
Sabonis?
way. He is the GOAT.
Joel Embiid.
I have the goat on my team though.
This is insane, Marvin. This is madness.
Joel Embiid.
I'm gonna run my lineup in 2
Embiid
games.
was not Embiid. He only averaged 20 points in the playoffs. So,
That's every year.
Not
Though.
so well, though. Okay, you're also right. Exactly. Which doesn't speak for him.
It's better than Steven
This
Adams.
is like it's true. That's true. Oh man, I could go for a surprise pick already.
I don't know who's on the
Um,
Figure it out.
you know what? Fuck it. Al Horford, bro. Give me Al Horford. He's the fucking go, dude. Ultimate professional. He can guard any position. He shot the ball like 40%.
Nice.
This is the first year where he started shooting the 3-ball well.
Can I drop out?
Extremely versatile.
Can I drop out, man?
What's your team look like?
Ass.
I could add more star power, but I don't really know if I want more star power. I'm pretty satisfied with the ball movement and IQ I have in the shooting. Give me Chris Middleton, bro. Ultimate.
I was literally gonna
Take on
take him with my
any
next
ball.
pick, guys.
I have an OP
Guys,
star
I'm gonna-
studded. Not super star studded, but they will fit flawless. Like
Me too.
Incredibly.
Me too, man.
Marvin, you're up actually.
I know. I'm gonna take DeMar DeRozan.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering when he was going off the board.
I wasn't gonna draft him at all.
I mean, at this
No
point
hate.
in time, he's not anymore, but at this point in time, he was a playoff dropper.
Yeah.
And like pretty trash. Okay. There's a lot of Spurs players I could pick from.
A lot.
There is a lot, there's 15 of them.
None of them have been taken.
Or no, I guess there's 5.
There's only so many I would even consider taking.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Aldridge.
Yeah, that's about the only ones.
Tony Parker.
Oh, you don't have a true point guard, FYI.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking I might go Drew Holiday, but I'm going Kyle Lowry.
Okay.
Alright.
Could have.
Actually, a great pick, underrated pick. It's actually really funny that no one took Russell Westbrook.
I was gonna say I thought you would have taken Westbrook.
I know, I need just some different energy.
What do you mean?
God. This is awesome. Man.
Also, my space
It's also
is
your-
like
you have the next pick,
almost
too.
You have this
Oh,
next
I have
pick,
my first
actually.
bench pick?
Yeah, or a coach if that's what you want to do.
No.
No.
I don't know who I'm taking for coach. I don't want to be the
I don't
coach.
even think for a bench, bro. There's a bunch of good guys that were on the bench at this time that turned into.
I don't know who was on the bench. I didn't organize that way.
You're so retarded. You're retarded, dude.
Please.
You have 10 seconds.
I do?
Yeah.
Guys, Gordon Hayward was off the bench, wasn't he?
5, 4.
I don't know.
Not Gordon Hayward.
Hayward did not play a single playoff game on the Celtics. We'll give somebody else from the Celtics, Marvin. Let's give him. Who got playoff minutes?
Marcus Morris.
We'll give you Greg Monroe.
Ooh,
Greg Monroe.
great.
Well, Marvin, now you're up. If I can just make a new timer. Well, I think I did. It's still ringing. Just don't ignore that.
Oh, did Jordan Clarkson come off the bench?
Where at?
Cleveland.
Uh,
No, I guess that means he wasn't there.
Well, that's the thing. You have to also figure out how good they were at this time.
Lance made him dance from the bench, right?
Well, Lance always made him dance. This is like Lance prime, bro.
He was off the bench though.
Yeah, he was off the
Well, I'm taking Lance
bench. All right.
Stevenson, baby. Don't forget about my man.
Good for you.
Thanks, man. Really
This is
nice.
gonna be easier than I thought. Except for now, I actually have to figure out who I want.
Yeah.
That's the hard part.
We're making it easier for you, and that's making it harder for you.
Ooh, I think. Ooh, I might have to do. Just because I have great starting point like guards to guard the Splash Brothers, but just to keep the energy going, we'll draft Marcus Smart.
Did he come off the bench?
He did indeed.
Gosh. dang it.
All right.
I was trying to figure out which Celtic came off the bench during that run.
And then what?
Although
What?
I kind of like my start.
You like Greg Monroe too, right?
Yeah. I'll just try to.
I think you can't really go wrong with more 3-point shooting around such high IQ guys. So I think I'm gonna have to go Marco Bellinelli just to have a little spark plug power off the bench.
Forgot about that guy.
It's really a fit. Wise. There's definitely much better talent, but I just love the fit. All right, Marvin, you're up.
Yep. You don't like this game? Okay. Guys.
You are down to 12, 10 seconds on the clock.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're gonna no.
5.
Ibaka. No, he started.
Did he even play?
Right.
Toronto?
Toronto, did he start?
He started.
Yeah.
All right, we'll give you somebody else from the Raptors.
Okay.
Lorenzo Brown.
Let's do it.
Marvin Lorenzo Brown.
Dude, I love Lorenzo Brown.
One of my favorite guys.
Dude,
All right.
I loved watching him.
To address my guards off the bench, I'm taking Derrick Rose and Eric Gordon.
Rose and Eric Gordon. Those are some good picks
Rose
right
came
there.
off
Yeah, he did.
Shit, I'm actually realizing I should pick Gordon. Except for Gordon actually was ass. He shot like a 32% three-pointer for this entire playoff run.
Well, pretty sure he won 6 Man of the Year this year.
Well, he was ass in the playoffs. I can tell you that much.
Just don't be.
Marvin, you're
This
up.
time, buddy.
You know, I'm fucked.
You have Lance Stevenson and Lorenzo Brown on your bench. I think your starting lineup is Harden, Lillard, Mitchell, DeRozan, and Stevenson.
Hey, it's a good last starting lineup.
It's a lot of star power, but I don't think it's a good starting lineup at all.
Well, you know, I could take Ricky Rubio from my bench. I could.
No, he started.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
I'm taking Crawford. He's cool.
That's a good pick.
You got Lance Stevenson and Jamal Crawford.
Yeah. We're gonna cook people
Cool.
on the bench.
I'm gonna get. I think this works out well. I'm deciding between either Domantas Sabonis, Pascal Siakam, or Kelly Olynyk. Actually, I'm gonna go with.
They all come off the bench.
I think Siakam fits perfectly. He's young and he shot the shit out of the ball.
Probably.
He shot like 75% from three during this playoff run. Not that he played
He
super
can't-
much.
Right.
Taking Siakam, that leaves me to coaching. This coach is just so good. I think I have to go. I'm gonna go Eric Spoelstra. The fact that also the Heat were like ass this year and they still made the playoff. Like I'm going Spell.
They do that a lot.
Yeah, I know.
That on D Wade.
I think the two good coaches that I'm thinking of, I feel like wouldn't actually work that well with my system. But
No one works with this.
he is the GOAT. So we're taking Paul.
All right.
Probably my best pick of the day.
Picking Dwayne Casey, DK.
I didn't pick my last bet. Do it.
No, you
Are
have
we doing
three
eight
guys.
now?
Yeah. You have Monroe, Rose, and Gordon.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh my god.
Is Casey really the best? Dang.
Could take someone else.
Scott Brooks.
Good 20 seconds on the
I want
clock.
to take Ty Lue.
You're gonna take Tyler?
Top two coach of all time.
All right, I would have picked Brad Stevens, but I respect it.
That would not have been a dumb pick.
At least Ty Lue won a championship.
Got him. All right, guys. Who wants to sell their lineup first?
You had the first pick, so you go ahead.
I'll sell it first. All right. I have probably Chris. I have three guys. Pretty much everyone on my team can take the ball besides Horford. And Horford's still an amazing hub center that's just highly intelligent, more assists than most centers. I have Chris Paul, Victor Oladipo, LeBron James, Chris Middleton. I guess Chris Middleton, LeBron James, Al Horford. We can switch anything, pretty much. Al Horford might be a little bit slow, but we have Siakam and Smart on the bench. Horford extremely smart. He's shooting the 3-point ball at around a 40% clip, so we can keep up with 3-point shooting of the Warriors. He's also still more towards near his prime, to where he's actually quite dominant in the paint as well, and able to score. LeBron James this is arguably this 2018 LeBron James arguably like the greatest player of all time, and I have him on my team along with Chris Paul, who is still arguably one of the top 5 point guard here, or just top 5 point guard in this time ever. The two smartest player I think in this season on the same team. They can really mess around with that Warriors team and play smart ball.
Really underselling Greg Monroe's basketball IQ here.
And don't forget about Lorenzo Brown.
Yeah.
No hate on Lorenzo Brown or Greg Monroe. And I also have Victor Oladipo, who is insane this year.
But he's talking
This
about
is
starters
before the
anyways.
injury. He also averaged 2.5 steals. So I have Chris Paul and Oladipo hounding Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. And LeBron James, obviously, insane. The blocks, everything. Al Horford. And then Chris Middleton, one of the most slept-on playoff performers. He just steps up. He literally is statistically one of the most clutch playoff performers since the 2000s. And then on my bench, Marcus Smart, who can continue to have, like, Steph Curry isn't catching a break. He's not catching a break. And then also Marcus Bellinelli, just if you surround CP3 and LeBron, we've seen it time after time with 3-point shooters, is dangerous. And Pim Siakam, he's young, but he's size. He shot the shit out of the ball this year. It's insane. Not that he was doing that and had a great role, but he's not gonna have a great role in this team. And he's sizable, can switch on everything, good defender. And then Eric Spoelstra's coaching this squad. Guys, what are we doing? It's already done.
Ask
I
him.
won.
No, I think my team is so good. I don't even think I need to sell it to you guys. All right, we're just gonna go straight up here, okay?
Harden shot 29% three this year, and I think Lillard also shot like
Can
28%.
you not tell them that? All right, they don't need to know that.
In the playoffs.
In the playoffs? Sorry, that's what I mean.
So, as he said, I have Harden and Lillard. I also have Donovan Mitchell.
Oh,
So
my
playing guard, you know, it's the
Young Donovan Mitchell. This is 6 years ago.
He
Donovan
was still
Mitchell.
good.
He was
rookie.
good.
It was rookie then.
Was it? I think it was. You're
It
right.
was.
Still good, guys.
Holy shit, Marvin.
Right, so we're keeping up with the spacing, the
And
energy.
2 defensive liabilities in Harden and Lillard. Who
then
couldn't
we
even shoot
got-
the 3 ball?
We got some veteranship in DeMar DeRozan. He cooked in the playoffs.
Really? Did he?
He
Yeah.
wanted to.
Tell me his 3-point percentage.
I'd rather not. But then we have the best 3-point shooter, it's Steven Adams.
Okay.
Okay. He's gonna be shooting the lights out from full court.
Marvin,
DeRozan
He takes
shot-
full court shots.
DeRozan shot 28% threes.
Yeah, but you see, that's exactly where we get them. The Warriors are like, we don't need to guard up, and then eventually their shots start falling. and
Eventually,
they lose.
after they're down by 30.
But then they start,
Yeah.
and then there gets really fun when you get to the bench, right? So first you got Lance who makes him dance. All right. Hey, we be dancing here. And then Lorenzo freaking Brown, bro.
I have one concern actually.
Lorenzo Brown is not a
No,
concern.
I'm not concerned about Lorenzo at all.
You shouldn't be.
I'm not. I'm concerned about Lance. This is after prime Lance, after he was blowing LeBron's ear. Like, what do?
Lorenzo
we
Brown is
expect?
gonna boost him.
He had some moments.
Okay, so we're expecting some of that moment.
Like if you get like the
Dude,
first
Lorenzo
week-
Brown is like the guy that boosts Lance Stevenson's energy.
If you sign Lance Stevenson that first week, he's awesome. So just make sure you sign him the first
of the
week
finals or
before you
whatever.
start. You know.
But I got Lorenzo Brown. I think he's really just gonna carry that team. And then I got Jamal Crawford.
Crawford actually is a great
Crawford
pick.
is actually probably my
He
best
shot
player
41%.
on the team. But guys, here's the thing that you didn't think about. I've got Greg Popovich. He's gonna figure out how to do this. He knows how to play basketball.
Harden and Lillard
Yes.
and DeRozan on the
Yes.
same team, and
Yes. You have
Rookie
to
Mitchell.
believe.
I'm not.
You have to.
You'd rather Lorenzo Brown.
He's literally probably my best guy. I don't understand why you're laughing at Lorenzo Brown. He's debatably better than Greg Monroe.
Just for the point of it, we might as well give you Jakob Poeltl just because that doesn't really change anything.
All right. You know how you
Good
fight?
luck
You know how you fight fire?
by losing.
No. You're supposed to say with fire, then I'm gonna be like, no, with water. Because I'm going the exact
I
opposite
don't fight
direction.
fire with fire.
And yeah, how do you fight 3
Okay.
with 2s?
No, you fight. We are going to
Defense.
dominate them. I mean, so we have arguably the best defensive team here,
I do like that. That's
and we have the best inside scoring team. Okay, so Anthony Davis, prime year, arguably. I mean, definitely his best year with the Pelicans. Giannis, his first MVP caliber year. This was this year. They're both downhill attackers. They can both back down. They can both dominate.
spacing.
Shut it. And then we also have Paul George. That's where the spacing comes in. 13 all.
Playoff choker.
He had a good game. I think he had like 41. Maybe that's next year. I can't remember.
He had
Um,
a good game.
Okay. First of all, he's not going to have the same amount of pressure on him. He's the third, maybe fourth best player on this team. But he was All NBA 13 this year. He wasn't quite MVP Paul George, but he was a consistent second option for Russell Westbrook this year. He's going to provide spacing. He's one of the best defenders in the NBA still. And then we also have Jimmy Butler. Timberwolves Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler that didn't care about your feelings, Jimmy Butler. And guess what
still
he's
doesn't
gonna
care
do?
about your
Always been
feelings.
Jimmy Butler.
I know, but yeah.
Yeah.
Also provide perimeter defense. He's a known playoff riser. He's going to bring energy. Another guy that brings energy is Kyle Lowry. Champion, not yet, but he will be. So just keep that in mind.
This
He
is
was
the
the year
I
after.
actually must say, I think Kyle Lowry is actually an underrated pick. He shot the shit out of the ball this year.
He did.
Super great playmaker, hustler on defense. I think it's underrated pick. I actually love the Kyle Lowry pick.
So
But I have Jamal Crawford and Lorenzo Brown.
okay, buddy. And then we have Greg Monroe off the bench. Gonna be our look. He's not gonna play a ton, if I'm being honest. We have Giannis and AD.
It actually works out pretty well for you.
Yeah, we're kind of stacked on the big man position. But if we need some scoring punch to catch up with the Warriors, or if we're just beating them by so much, we want to pour it on. We got Derrick Rose, who was a 6 Man of the Year candidate. He got an MVP vote, which was probably fraudulent, but whatever. And then we have
But it
Eric
happened.
Gordon, who's another 6 Man of the Year candidate, can shoot the crap out of the ball.
He actually shot it pretty shitty this season. They played 17 games and shot like 30%.
That's okay. He won't do that twice.
Well, it's the same season.
So I think defense, size.
Except for the
Guards.
bench, neither defense nor size.
Okay, well, we're gonna play. The starters are playing heavy minutes. Let's just say that. Ty Lue is the coach, not to mention he won a championship.
He won a
He won a championship against the 73 non-Warriors.
because he had LeBron James
Okay, but
and Kyrie Irving.
he also elevated everyone else around him.
No, that was LeBron.
That was actually LeBron. We can call LeBron Ty Lue. It's fine. I mean, LeBron did the coaching. He pretty much did. Ty Lue just had to sit there for the most part.
Well, he had to do subs,
He did have this
kind of.
and some of those were actually kind of fucked. And
Sometimes
sometimes
his
when-
stumps are legendary.
and sometimes he wasn't great. Actually, get everyone on the same page. Just like when J.R. Smith didn't know what he was supposed to be doing.
Okay, that's not this year though. That's
I
next.
should have taken
And
that.
actually, I think
No, that is this year.
actually this year. This is why they got swept.
Okay, but also they made it to the
Junior
finals.
would
at
have
the
fit my
fifth
team perfectly.
Not good. He would have been maybe better than Lorenzo Brown.
I don't know.
I think he was a starter though.
Do we have to vote on this?
I
Yes.
vote Marvin.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, exactly. So I won, guys.
Well, we got 2-on-2 on me, so.
Looks like Marvin won.
Yep.
Lauren's in last.
Damn it,
You suck, Lauren.
Marvin, you drafted too damn well.
That's what I
This-
do.
This Warriors team is like shaking when they see your lineup.
I don't know if you guys have watched any of our other draft videos, but I'm just him at drafting.
All right,
So
but
be careful
realistically,
in
do you
these
think
drafts.
any of our teams are beating the Warriors?
Yeah, actually.
Realistically,
Well, I think
I-
yours does.
I think mine definitely does. I think yours would be really interesting actually because of how polarizing it is. Like if we're talking about the defensive matchup, it would just be like your team defensively is like cracked.
Yeah.
But not necessarily against the Warriors just because like they're playing so small. But I think it works out good enough because Draymond, he can shoot the 3-ball, but if you have 80 guarding Draymond, you still have him as a rim protector. He's averaging 2 steals and 2 blocks, and he only played 5 games in the playoffs, but it's what he does every playoffs. He's fucking insane at defense. We have Giannis probably guarding KD.
Yeah.
And then PG probably taking
Play.
Clay, and you have Lowry and Butler, and I would assume probably Lowry and Butler are both switching on Curry throughout the game.
Probably
Giving
Lowry
different looks.
on Curry for a little bit, Butler on Iggy.
I think I wouldn't be surprised to see Butler a little bit on Curry.
Yeah, and maybe even Lowry on Iggy. Iggy wasn't like a tremendous on-ball threat at this point.
I think they're gonna attack, trying to get switches on AD, but that's like he's still super good at that. So either way, the Warriors they're just trying to run you guys to tiredness, especially because you're still gonna be heavy on the starting guys.
Yeah.
Make them tired,
But we got Greg Van Rock.
and then
Yeah.
shoot the 3-ball better than you guys. That shouldn't be that hard.
Just don't let them shoot the 3.
yeah, you should have gotten Lorenzo Brown too. That would have been pretty good.
Well,
you got both,
if we're gonna analyze Marvin's roster,
but
James Harden, not a great defender. Dame, not a great defender. Both had pretty bad playoffs.
yeah, but guys,
Mitchell's a good defender, but he's tiny, so if they switch him on
I got
KD,
Aquaman.
and you have Steven Adams, who's like literally.
I'm shutting down Kevon Looney, guys.
I think it was Zaza at this
I think so too.
But it was Draymond mostly getting most minutes. It was Looney and
point. It was McGee.
yeah, McGee. It was
Yeah.
McGee. It was McGee and Looney were the two.
Although they're gonna just switch on to
And he has
Steph
DeRozan,
Curry on the
too.
Steven Adams. Oh yeah, you have DeRozan. Another playoff.
Well, but I really don't think you win a lot of games.
I got Lance on the bench.
I don't know if he wins any.
I don't know if you win any.
I got Lance on the bench.
The thing is, like if we're looking at just star power, like you're actually pretty good. Except for Steven Adams, but like he's Steven Adams, he's actually a winner.
He's Steven Adams.
But like, I mean, you have a lot of stars. It's just like the fit is just so shitty.
Yeah.
And plus, they all suck in the playoffs.
Well,
Career wise,
Mitchell had a pretty good playoff.
I meant the 3 big stars:
Right.
Harden, Lillard, and DeRozan.
but they're bouncing back.
And I don't really see them playing super well together either.
They're bouncing back, man. Greg Popovich is coaching them.
Yeah,
It's their time to shine.
yeah, this would be something.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway, my team was just as good as they always are. I draft well. And with that, guys, I want to know what you guys think about my team. Maybe their teams, if you want to throw in how good they are, they actually have a chance, whatever. But with that, Floater getting out,